Hello, my beloved tribe. This is Emily Potter. I'm the director of the Lightworker Musicians Tribe and the Million Kisses Foundation. We had a sensational question this week and lots of comments. So here we go. How do you pursue music as your full-time goal if you have the weight of debt on you? I want to first begin by saying if you haven't read all of those comments, then I encourage you to do so because our tribe has a wealth of knowledge and it's all based on their own expertise and their own experience. So I'm going to first share with you, go ahead and go through there, and if they resonate with you, then I want to first invite you to make movement happen. Contact that tribe member. If somebody actually took the time to write out something, it's probably because they care. So make movement happen with wherever you resonate. And what I'm going to be doing is offering my perspective and my expertise and my solution. But if it doesn't resonate with you, you're going to know it. And there's going to be so many other places that you can go and take advantage of the wisdom of our tribe. So here we go. With that in mind, please know that you have a lot of resources and a lot of people who care about this subject, and I am one of them. So here I am going to be offering my solution and my experience with this question. Okay, so I want to share first that this is my favorite thing to talk about, anything about finances and money, because when I first started to awaken and know that I was a light worker, I started looking around, and with my own life and the light workers that I was with, I started to see that the main reason why we were not living our full light was because of money or financial situations or debt or any reason why money was holding us back from being our full potential and light. And that bothered me. Big time bothered me, because here we are, all of this potential to really make a difference and anchor light to the planet in really strong, profound ways as we live our soul's purpose, except for that we're not, because of money and all of the money related situations that we find ourselves in. So I took on an experiment, and I want to offer this with my sacredness. I'm talking quite a bit about this in our tribe, but I'm going to go into my sacred space for what I offer this tribe. When I saw that, I decided that I wanted to go in all the way, and I asked life to, if you listen to Matt Kahn at all, he says this, he says, "Have your way with me." I wanted to know if it was possible for me to trust my soul's purpose as a lightworker musician, so much so that even if the most devastating financial catastrophes occurred, that I would still have my soul's purpose trusted all the way. So I said to life, have your way with me. Give me your worst. Give me everything that hurts our tribe, hurts and inhibits our tribe financially. I want to have those experiences myself, purposefully asking life to give them to me. And guess what life did? Life very much gave it to me, and I actually took notes the whole time as I was going through this, and I've put it down into about 7 of the worst financial devastations that can happen to a person has happened to me, and my only job going through it was to keep my light strong, to keep my light burning, and continue to ask the question, is my soul's purpose more powerful than this external circumstance occurring? And this is the background of how I'm going to be answering this question from my own personal experience. Because the only way that I can come up and share with my tribe and say, hey, you guys can live your dream, is if I actually was able to go under some of the worst things that can happen financially. And so that's the place where I'm rooted from. So I want to share with you what that looked like in my life, how it felt. So when we use the word heaviness, heaviness can mean the heaviness of debt. It can mean a lot of things to a lot of people, but I'm going to share with you what it felt like to me. One is that there was a feeling, just this ickiness, this denseness of guilt, of all different kinds. And the second was a sense of irresponsibility. So I got to transmute that. But let me explain. It's this feeling of I would be irresponsible to live my life's purpose. I would be irresponsible to live life as a musician if I have so much weight of debt on me. I would be irresponsible. So that was part of the denseness, the heaviness of how I would describe that. Another really strong sense that I felt in all of the devastation was this romanticizing of, if I wasn't in this financial situation, life would be better. If I wasn't in so much catastrophe, if I wasn't in my present circumstances financially, I could then feel free to live as a musician. I would be then free to live my soul's purpose. So the feeling and the sense of romanticizing and thinking later would be better. So those are the things that I experienced with the spirit of heaviness, and the thing that really weighted on me. So the solution that I'm going to offer you is first a question, and then I'm going to offer my own personal solution as one of the many, many, many that the others in the tribe were offering. And I say that with discernment, because I want to share again that there's not just a quick solution, because your situation is yours, and where you are vibrationally will match at certain places. But I want to emphasize again, before I give you my own solution, that whatever you do, make movement happen. Do not sit in the heaviness. This is the worst thing you can do. And just let yourself sit there. Do something. Do something. Let a tool occur to you, and let the tool be useful for you. So first my question, and then my solution that I can offer you. If it resonates with you, you will know it. The question is this: if you knew, if you trusted, if you had your highest self come into from the future self coming into your present self, and you knew with a surety that living your soul's purpose as a lightworker musician would be the means by which you're able to get out of debt fully, would you do it? I'm going to ask again. If you knew with full assurity, 100%, because your future self came back in time and asked you or told you, hey, by the way that you get out of debt completely is by being your full self, by being a lightworker musician. This is the way out. This is the way out of debt. Would you actually do it? Would you then fully run in like a charging lion to be a full-time musician? Now, I would think that the answer would be absolutely yes, and you get on it today. So I want to ask that question, and I want you to ask yourself that question, because if that's a yes, then the issue here, the problem here is not debt. The problem here is that you have self-doubt. You are doubting your purpose. You are doubting your gifts. You are doubting your birthright. You are doubting your legacy that you get to hold and to offer as a service to this world. You are doubting that. If you knew fully that you are enough, that you are the way out, and that you are that powerful, and you are that meant to live your soul's purpose, then there's nothing that can stop you. This is the way out, and that this is the way that you're going to pay off all of your debt and be completely free. So consider doing the work around your self-doubt. And this is a place where you are safe to explore that and get encouragement and get the tools and the resources in order to go forward and live that dream. Because it's not just a dream, tribe. I have a very strong belief that the answer to that question is actually the truth. Yes, it is. It is the way. Work on that self-doubt. Nothing better. There's no greater work. You want to do that anyway, even if you weren't in debt. Release yourself of self-doubt and commit to you and who you really are. And the second offering I have for you is my own solution. I mentioned that I went through all of those financial catastrophes. And I did it with purpose, knowing that it was going to be serving my tribe after I got through it. And I have gotten through it. And I am experiencing a level of freedom that I am calling fifth dimensional money alchemy. Now, those of my clients who've experienced this know now the freedom of it, and it feels amazing. It's all of the tools. And I'm going to share with you that I actually personally don't know anyone who has the perspective that I do with this. That doesn't mean that they don't exist, but I personally don't know anyone who is teaching in fifth dimensional money alchemy. The closest that I know is Abraham Hicks. If you are listening to them at all, everything is very, very based on this very high vibration with money. And I was able to just live through that. And now I'm offering it as my solution, the fifth dimensional money alchemy that I offer. But I want to let you know that this is not for everyone. This is not resonating with everyone. What I'm doing is teaching light workers to claim and stand in the knowingness of how powerful you really are. And there's a warning that comes with my solution, is that you do not get to argue for your limitations. This is not a place where you actually get to be in your limitations. You get to be in your full power. And what you get to do is then, this is for the world consciousness leaders. If you know that this resonates with you, then this is the solution. So it's the light worker who is living in the third dimension, who is bridging into the fifth dimension, not just practicing, but then rooting in that root of the fifth dimensional principles, and then bringing it back to the third dimension and anchoring it here. So if that resonates with you, then you are invited to private message me, and we will get you the same results that I'm experiencing of freedom, and also my clients. If that doesn't resonate with you, then you will know it. And I encourage you once again to go through some of those comments that the tribe left for you, because those are sensational solutions to this question. No matter what you do, I will emphasize again, do something. Do not sit and just sit under the heaviness. Do something and commit to doing something today. For those of you who know you're ready for fifth dimensional alchemy, I will be hearing from you, and I resonate so dearly with what this question is. I want to continue to talk about these things, because this is what is holding our tribe back the most. Anything to do with financial heaviness and denseness, let's get free and liberated of these things. And I am a strong encourager of these kind of conversations. Let's continue, and I will see you in the tribe. Lots of love to you all. Thanks for being here.